Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy your trip.
Yeah, thank
See you after the trip.
All right, see.
We'll get to this video in just a second. So a few months ago, when we booked with our trekking company, the itinerary looked simple: a ride in a jeep from Kathmandu to Ramachip, about 80 miles away, followed by a short flight on a small plane to Lukla, the world's most dangerous airport. But last week, the plans changed. There was a landslide on the way to Ramachop, which would have made the jeep ride over 10 hours long. Instead, our trekking company offered a helicopter ride straight to Lukla. Excited to start our trek sooner and thrilled by the idea of flying in a helicopter in the Himalayas, we didn't think twice. So here's our updated plan. We're taking a helicopter ride from here in Kathmandu to go to Lukla. From there, we will start trekking up to Everest Base Camp. Our trekking company gave us these two bright red duffel bags to pack our gear. Turns out these are standard trekking bags, soft, compact, and perfect for tight spaces in helicopters or airplanes. We left our suitcases behind in the hotel storage, and here we are at Kathmandu Airport, bright and early at 7 a.m., ready for our 9 a.m. departure. 9 a.m. comes and goes. At 10 a.m., we hear that the helicopter is delayed. It's on a rescue mission. Honestly, we're okay with the wait, since we know that it's out there helping someone. By noon, the helicopter finally arrives, but our excitement is short-lived. The pilot steps out to inform us that there's a maintenance issue, and it'll take another 2 hours to fix. Back to the terminal we go. By 2 p.m., the helicopter is ready to go, but now it's pouring rain. The storm is so intense to take off. Time keeps ticking closer to 6 p.m. when all the flights are grounded for the night. The thought of being stuck here in Kathmandu another day starts creeping in. But just after 4:30 p.m., we finally get the green light. The rain has cleared, and we rush to the tarmac, eager to finally take off. Flying in a helicopter for the first time was unbelievable.
Few choose to trek to Everest Base Camp without reason. There's an unspoken force, something raw and personal, that calls those who make the journey. I felt it too. For years, that quiet pull lingered within me, its meaning elusive yet persistent. But as each step carried me closer into the heart of this vast landscape, the reason behind that pull began to crystallize. For months, we prepared for this journey, hiking the mountains near our home, each climb a unique rehearsal for what lay ahead. And for weeks, I found myself treading carefully, even on flat grounds, as if each step held the weight of this dream, unwilling to risk a twisted ankle that could shatter it all. This journey isn't just a destination. It is the culmination of something long nurtured, something I could not ignore.
As Kathmandu fades away into the distance, the towering mountains come into view. It feels like we're leaving one world behind and entering another. But the weather starts turning again. The skies darken, clouds thicken, and the rain returns. The helicopter climbs over one ridge only to reveal another taller peak ahead. How are we going to make it over those? Still, the pilot seems very calm, maneuvering with precision and confidence. Visibility keeps dropping, and the rain and the clouds are relentless. Twice the pilot has already turned back, looping around to see if the weather would clear. Each time we return to the same storm. The mountains are not ready to let us through yet. Pilot finally makes an incredible landing by the cliff on this tiny patch of land perched on the side of the mountain. Villagers quickly gather, offering their tea, food, and a place to stay for the night in their tea houses. Their warmth and hospitality is genuine. It almost makes us forget that we're stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Front with a slide.
Over there inside. Now, there are कस्तो धेरै तल जानुपर्छ होला
After waiting a bit, seeing that the rain is not going to stop anytime soon, the pilot decides to try something different. He takes a new route, flying around the mountain to avoid the rain clouds. But the weather is not letting up. Heavy rain and thick clouds force him to make the call. It's no longer safe to continue forward, and may be too late or too far to head back to Kathmandu.